Everyone I knew said, "You're crazy. I don't know what this means. Good luck." It's hard to run a small restaurant. It's even harder to run a small zero waste one. I'm Camilla Marcus, chef and owner of Westbourne. When we opened Westbourne, what really blew me away was the influx of brands and companies wanting us to, cater their 100-person seated dinner or do their store opening or help them host, an internal gathering. And they came to us because they wanted to be more sustainable and they wanted something plant-based. And they wanted to be able to have a dinner with 50 people and have the same dishes for everyone and not worry about allergies and not have to say, hey, you need a steak to make it fancy and to make it, dazzling. I think one element of sustainability that is talked about, but I think less frequently understood, is really thinking about our consumption of animal products and really integrating a plant-based life into your daily routine. I don't think everyone has to become a vegetarian or vegan overnight. I'm not myself, but Westbourne was created to help that be part of your daily journey, part of your weekly routine in a way that you didn't think about it. You didn't feel like you were giving something up. It didn't feel like a trade-off. It was just delicious, inspiring, a wonderful, welcoming experience, and you felt great afterwards. There's a huge chain that's involved in, taking care of guests in a restaurant. We touch so many people, so many products, and there's such a large ecosystem at play, and I think making those choices with intention, thinking about your waste, thinking about your carbon footprint, and how you're creating your operation sustainably. I sincerely hope to see our industry move towards not seeing it as an either or. I think that for so long it's been seen as you think about sustainability or you're a very high-end restaurant, and some have really broken those barriers and I think showed that they can work in tandem. Everyone can do something to be more sustainable, and I hope that we grow and continue as we move forward in the future to make more of those choices and see them not as trade-offs but as a way to take care of our guests better, to take care of our people better, and to think more responsibly about what we contribute and how many people's lives we touch. What I think is inherently important in all of that is value. We have to also look deeper at what are we incentivizing, both as a culture, but also with our government, with tax incentives, and with what we value, because right now, the more sustainable choices are vastly more expensive. It's about so much more than food. We live to take care of others, but we also need help to figure out how to take care of ourselves. And that's a much more communal effort. And with 5% profit margins as an industry average, it's really hard to say, hey, we want to do more, but how do we do that and keep a business afloat? We do need more help, and I think a larger rethinking and a larger restructuring to do that. I think we want to live our values every day. I think we want to think about our impact more thoughtfully, and you make more decisions about food and beverage in your daily life than anything else. And I do think that hospitality has a real centerpiece into what that can do and what that means. There's always a decision and a choice to make. It can be small, it can be big, it can be one element of your operation or run through it all, but there's always something that we can do to move forward so that we can live in a more sustainable world for our guests, for our teams, and for our environment. We do believe that we can do better, and I think that restaurants are a big part of that.